Hey guys, it's Chapman here at JTECH, and today we're going to be looking at the windshield wiper system, the washer system for the wipers, and we'll also be taking a look at the defrost system. So we'll go ahead and start looking at this diagram. We have our switch here for the windshield wipers that runs to the BCM and then runs over to our two relays that we pulled out. We have a relay for on and off and for the high-low. We also have a variable speed switch on here that also runs to the BCM and back to our relays. So we've already pulled the fuse panel off, or the case or cover for it. On there you can see where it says high-low for the wipers and then the on and off. These are the two relays here. They are in good condition. We tested earlier to make sure the wipers were working. We'll test them again. I went ahead and turned on the wipers. So we're just going to do a test on these connectors here and make sure that we have power. We'll start with doing a voltage test just to make sure we have power running them. So once you got them both in there nice and see, go ahead and check what your power output is. Just give them a second to kind of situate. We're at just around 22 millivolts. Let's go ahead and check the other one. Go ahead and reset this to make sure that we're getting an accurate reading. We don't want to have an inaccurate reading on these. So make sure you get those set. Let this kind of situate itself. It looks like it's dropping pretty fast, which could mean a couple different things, but I want to make sure we get an accurate reading on this one. So it's kind of running back and forth, which could mean that there's an open circuit somewhere here in the connectors. It seems to be kind of bouncing around a little. Let's put the relays back in, and we're going to see what's going on. As you can see, there is that clicking action for the wipers. As you can see, the wipers are working after we plug the relays back in. As you're seeing, the meter's reading wrong. It could be a bad meter, but it could be an open circuit. But it doesn't look like it is because the wipers are working just fine. So we're going to go ahead and put the relays back in, put our cover back on. I'm going to come in here and shut off the wiper blades. On here we have a variable switch here that controls the speeds. We also have a lever here that, as you pull, actually is what actuates the injectors for, or I guess the sprayers for the washer fluid. So now we're going to actually go take a look at the pump there that's for the washer fluid. So most modern day cars, reservoirs are usually located either at the top by the engine hood, or it's located down here at the bottom. So it all flows to the bottom of one place. On this one is at the bottom. This is the pump here, and then this is our this is the reservoir here, my bad, and this is the pump here. This is the feed line, and this connector here is what runs to there's a signal that runs to this connector from the relay, and then that runs back out just like the windshield wiper does. It runs from the switch to the BCM and then back to the relay and then to this sensor here. So plug that back in, make sure that's all good to go. We tested this one earlier. You should usually have about 10 millivolts to that connector there. when it's not in use, and once you actuate it, it'll send more signal. So now we're actually going to come back here to take a look at the defroster here on the rear windshield. First, let's take a look at our diagram. We actually have a diagram here for the rear window. This is a diagram for the rear window button. So, now you see over the foggers here. There actually is a fuse that runs that's underneath the dash for this one. Here's the body control module though. It's going to be the same as the windshield wiper and the cleaner. You have a switch, and really it's actually a button that you press in on the console on the dash that sends electrical current through wires to the rear windshield, where there are actually resistors that run across the windshield. We'll check that voltage here in a second, and we'll go back there and do some tests on that. That's basically the gist of how that one works. So we'll go ahead and take a look at that.